the Colorado State Capitol building. It's Empower Field at Mile High here in Denver. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Atlanta Falcons and the Denver Broncos. Settle in. We think we've got a good one. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson with you. Off we go from Denver. And there'll be no return forthcoming, so the ball comes out to the 35. First carry now for the former Badger, Jonathan Taylor. And he is fortunate to get past the line of scrimmage. Call it a yard at most. Nick Benito there for the tackle.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Now, a second down throw for Nix. That's caught left side by Pitts. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Fourth down, they'll call on Brad Robbins here to punt. That's taken at about the 14. That's a nice job of making things more manageable for this offense as he takes it back beyond the 25-yard line. On the ground, here's Dylan Sampson. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground.
Gain of 9 brings up 2nd and
1. From the 35, here's 2nd down and a yard. Once again, it's Sampson. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
The offense thinks that they can just kind of plow this one up there in the middle and keep the chains moving, but not on this defense. Not only do they not pick up the first down, but after suffering that loss, now they've got some decisions to make on 3rd down.
Penix on 3rd down. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. A gain there of 16 yards. First down, Broncos.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
On play action, Penix. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
They'll run from the gun, and that's Sampson. He'll turn this into a gain of about 4. It's going to lead to 3rd down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
From the gun, here is Penix. That's over the middle and intercepted. That's the safety, Jesse Bates. So they're going to have it here. Get it at their own 37-yard line.
First down 10 at their own 37-yard line.
On first down, they'll start with Taylor. They'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Going to lose a yard.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
On the bootleg, it's Nix. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line.
It's a gain of 20.
A gain there of 20. It's good for a Falcon first down.
It's a gain of 20. First down.
They'll run here with Taylor. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. Ball on the 36 now. Here's second and 1. They'll go again here with Taylor. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
The backfield empty here for 3rd and 2. From the shotgun, here's Nix. That's complete. He's got it to London. And he's going to have the first down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going.
First down. A gain of 5. First down, Falcons.
Off the play fake, here's Nix. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. Trying to get it to Kyle Pitts. And it'll bring up second down. Working out of the gun, it's Nix. A throw there on second down, going to be incomplete.
The whole idea of that short pass is designed to get the ball into the hands of the receiver in space and let him do the rest after the catch. But the key word there, Mike, is get the ball into the hands of the receiver. He doesn't secure the catch, so there is no run after.
And Nix with the wise move there at the end, sliding to a stop, but he's got the first down.
This is exactly how it's supposed to look on 3rd down. His eyes are downfield, nothing materializes. He quickly decides he can do it himself, picks up the first down, and then to protect himself with the slide. Well done.
And he'll be met in the backfield and dropped behind the line of scrimmage.
Trying to catch the defense off guard with this designed quarterback run. Doesn't go down for a sack, but either way, defense was ready for it, able to bring the quarterback down for a loss.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Now Nick's going to look to throw. Quickly to the outside and complete. And he is out of bounds. That's a couple yards short of the marker, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
This may look like a simple connection, Mike, just pitch and catch, but I can promise you the amount of time these two guys have spent together on the practice field, in the meeting rooms, just getting on the same page, seeing the game through the same set of eyes, it makes what's pretty difficult seem a lot easier.
Now, on 3rd and 2, they'll try and throw for it. Searching for some kind of seed to go forward. It's not there. They get him behind the line. 4th down coming up. Joey Sly comes on. They'll try the field goal here. That one is good. And the Falcons are out to an early 3-0 lead.
And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously Obviously, you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
They'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
At their own 22-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. We're going to go play action with Penix. He's got a man downfield. It's Mims. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line. That's a gain of 21 to open this drive.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Let's go now. 19, Tiger, 19, Tiger.
A run with the Central Florida product, R.J. Harvey. And he's tough to bring down. Good running across midfield. A gain of 8 that time.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
From just across the midfield stripe, here's 2nd and 2.
Let's go.
Handoff, running left, it's Sampson. And it doesn't appear that he got to that 1st down marker. They'll only give him a yard, so it'll set up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the 1st down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
3rd and inches.
Go, Rick, go. Here we go. Take go.
He'll try to run here with Harvey. And a nice job. They pick it up. 1st down. The march continues. They're at the 41-yard line.
I know it's early in this game, but in my mind, that's 4-down territory. And certainly now the coach doesn't have to make that decision. He keeps it on the ground on 3rd and short. Gets a fresh set of downs. And now they got to see if they can come away with some points.
He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
The key to great defensive line play is the get-off. When that ball moves, how fast can you get off the ball and get into the backfield? That's exactly what we saw here. Quick read, react, get off the block, take him down for a loss.
On 2nd down, Penix. Now here comes the screen to Sampson. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
It's a gain of 6.
Here comes 3rd and 6. From the gun, it's Penix. That's going to be incomplete. And it'll leave just enough time for one final play in this opening quarter. On 4th down, Jeremy Crawshaw on to punt for Denver, as they'll say no to the long field goal and hope to pin them deep. And he's going to be brought down. And with that tackle, we hit the end of the 1st quarter of play. The Falcons have it to start quarter number 2, as they are set to start the drive with 1st and 10. Throwing is Nix. A whole lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but his ball's incomplete.
They've got to find a way to free him up, and whether that's moving him around the formation or using some pre-snap motion to get him better looks. But right now, it's been a lot of double coverage. It's been a lot of tight windows, and if they're going to have more success today on the offensive side of the ball, especially in the passing game, this offensive play caller needs to be more creative freeing him up.
And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
The best quarterbacks, Mike, they have an internal clock in their head. How does my protection match up with the rush and the route concept I'm trying to attack downfield? In this case, he's looking downfield, realizes quickly this ball's got to come out, checks it down to his underneath drag, picks up what he can.
The rush gets there. He goes down back inside the 5-yard line.
The defensive coaches, they preach all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
That'll be returnable from the 35. And some nifty running on the return. Got some good yardage before he was taken down. From the gun as a run with Harvey. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays...
And he's in! Down Denver. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year. They'll line it up to kick the extra point. It's up and good. And the Broncos move out to a 7-3 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line. They'll start this on the ground. It's Taylor. And he'll somehow turn this into a net positive. Get out of bounds after a pickup of a yard. Second down and 8. To throw is Nix. Left side in the hands of London. Loose inside the 30. And he will go all the way. Drake London. Touchdown Atlanta. Joey Sly on now for the point after.
Joey Sly lining up for the point after.
He's got it. And the Falcons are on top. It's now 10-7. Following the touchdown, here's Sly to kick it away. This fielded at about the 9. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
At their own 28-yard line.
Ready? 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Let's go.
They'll begin on the ground with Harvey. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
Behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
Ready? Crack all 80.
Out of the shotgun, it's Penix. As he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
Here we go, here we go.
Now Penix. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is 4th down. Here's Jeremy Crawshaw now, and he'll be looking for something better after that poor first punt. This fielded inside the 35, and it's a good solid return as he takes it back up near midfield.
Kill.
A run with Taylor, and not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
Second down. Nix. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Give them 14 on that one. First down, Atlanta.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line. Give them 12 on that one. They're on the mark. Another first down.
First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Almost set.
On the handoff, running left, that's Taylor. What a great gainer that is. He runs it down to the 5. They've got it. It'll be first and goal after a pickup of 21. The big guys are on. Jumbo set here for first and goal. Here's a designed run. And he will take it in himself. Jonathan Taylor. Touchdown, Falcons. Out comes Sly for the extra point. He's got it. And the Falcons will get out in front 17-7. Following the touchdown, here's Sly to kick it away. Now return coming from the 7. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. First and 10 now from the 36. They'll start on the ground with Sampson. And a nice tackle in the open field limits the game to only 1.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become
That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked up by Troy Anderson.
They'll take over first and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Almost set.
Slot man in motion left. A first down throw for Nix. They'll set up the screen to Taylor. And they'll take this down inside the 35. Give him 13 on that screen play. And a first down.
First down. A gain of 13 yards. And the Falcons first down.
On the give, this is Taylor. He's able to get away from one man, but the reinforcements were there fast. He's taken down for a loss on the play.
Now, there hasn't been a whole lot for this crowd to be excited about on either side of the ball, but at least now the defense is trying to be that spark. Nice tackle for loss there. Can they do something to build upon to try to get this team going?
On second down, it's Nix.
Give him credit for keeping this play alive as long as he could. This easily could have gone down for a loss, but he's kind of able to find his way forward and at least get back to the line of scrimmage.
Two minutes remain here in this first half. Greg and I return to Denver after this. It is third and long. Here's Nix to throw. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Patrick Surtain.
Nix's pass. Intercepted. The Broncos take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Throwing now, Penix on first down. Catch made there, left side by Walker. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. Love to start any drive like that. 18 on the first play. And a first down.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
And a lefty Penix on first down. He's got a man. It's Walker. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. His 50th reception on the season. And he's got a first down to go with him.
And now you can see they're really getting in rhythm in this 2-minute drive. Now, after that last completion, Mike, they cross midfield. Now the mindset goes to, we got to come away with some points. They've got a quarterback who's in complete control, and they got to see if they can finish this thing off.
So they come to the line for first down and 10.
First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Penix going to throw again. And that one is incomplete. Penalty flag down, back in the backfield, in the area of holding. Throwing again, it's Penix. Now they'll set up the screen for Harvey. And that'll help a bit. They're still well short of the sticks. Solid pickup on that first down play.
How fast things can flip. You find yourself in first and a mile after taking a penalty on first down. But that chunk play there in the passing game now gets them back in sequence with the chains and brings up a more manageable second down.
He was looking for Marvin Mims there. And it's going to bring up third down.
Third down and 7.
To throw again, it's Penix. That is caught. What a throw. Touchdown, Broncos.
All week we're going to see this play be run over and over as a highlight of the quarterback and the receiver, but like the part that people don't give enough credit to, in order to get a downfield shot, you have to have time, and what a great job by the offensive line, allowing the quarterback to be comfortable enough in the pocket, let those deeper routes develop, be on time and accurate with the ball, and that's why this play is going to be a highlight all week. Let's give the big guys up front some credit.
He's going to like that to bring this one out. Probably a wise decision as this ball comes out to the 35.
Bombers. Hey!
Nick snap on first and 10. He'll find Andre Yosibov. Now a timeout. That's their first. Clock will stop with 34 seconds to go until the break. It is second and 6.
Captain.
Motion man is Rice. Now a second down throw for Nix. That's caught left side by Pitts. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. Falcons go ahead and take their second timeout. Clock will stop just under 30 seconds to go in this second quarter. Nix, how to throw it here on first down. He fires downfield for Pitts. And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete.
They're trying to take the top off the defense, make them feel that vertical threat, and soften everything up. Wasn't a ton of separation downfield, at least not what they would have preferred, and ends it up being a wasted down.
Working out of the gun, it's Nix. He's got room at the 30. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
You know, Mike, these crossing routes, you just see them being used more and more often. And really, it's because it's good against any defense. And what it does is it creates separation. It allows some of your best players to catch the ball on the move. And that short throw oftentimes turns into a long one. Well, it's probably one of the most used cliches in football, but I think this is probably the appropriate use of missed opportunity. I mean, he's open in the end zone. All he has to do now is catch it. So that's a play they're going to look back on at the end of this game and say, man, we let that one slip away.
Good coverage there in the end zone. That is incomplete. Terrific work. They separated the man from the football, and it'll bring up third down.
That was a perfectly timed hit, and I think it actually saved 6 points, Mike. He got there just as the ball did, and I think it was the contact that separated him from the ball.
So after back-to-back incompletions, it is now 3rd and 10. From the shotgun, here's Nix. He is hit before he can get rid of it, and down he goes. Jarrett first into double figures now. That is sack number 10 on the year. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. Sly comes on. They'll try the field goal here. It'll be a 35-yard attempt. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. So, 1 half in the books. Second half coming up. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Joey Sly set to kick off.
Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. This is fielded inside the 5. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
Drive starts on the ground, and this is Harvey. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
So there's multiple factors, Mike, that make blitzes successful. So, of course, there's the initial design. Can you attack the vulnerabilities of the offense's blocking scheme? And then in this case, the next phase is the timing. You can see this linebacker knew exactly when that ball was going to be snapped. The offensive line had no chance to identify and pick him up, and he's able to bring him down for a loss.
Brings up
Third down and 9. From the gun, here is Penix. He's going to look for the home run ball. And that is incomplete.
And barring an aggressive decision here on 4th down, it just seemed like a really wasted possession to go 3 and out, not able to pick up a single first down. Not only do you not able to gain any field position advantage, it really takes a lot of the wind out of your sails as you find yourself jogging off the field and the punt team coming up.
How about that? Nice return there, picking his way up past the 35-yard line. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Taylor. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd and a yard. They go right back to Taylor. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
We don't give these big guys enough credit, Mike, just how fast these defensive tackles really are. Here he uses his speed to break through, take the back down for a loss.
It's 3rd and 4.
Bombers. Ready. Captain.
Throwing. Nix. Little short pass here. Caught by his tight end. 12 yards on that hookup. It's good for a Falcon first down.
3rd down is when we see so many tight ends around the league really make their money. They operate in the middle of the field. They're a big, easy target for the quarterback. And even if they are covered, Mike, they're not really ever covered.
They'll run on first down with Taylor. And he'll get about 5.
Taylor
Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 4. Off the play fake, here's Nix. Very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his time. That's incomplete.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
They'll throw. It's Nix. That is intercepted. Picked off by Nick Bonito. And the Broncos are going to get it back here just past the 35.
Intercepted. The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 36-yard line.
On the ground, this is Harvey. They work forward to the 40-yard line. Willie Gay with the stop.
3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
2nd down, they need 7. From the gun, it's Penix. He's going to let this one go deep. And that is incomplete.
It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately this passing game here today, Mike. And I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion.
A gain of 16 yards. Good for a Denver 1st down.
It's a gain of 16 yards. That's good for the Broncos. 1st down.
There's a give up the middle for Sampson. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd down and 9. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. 3rd down and 9. Throwing is Penix. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on 3rd down. It's something these teams stress all week. Here's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up 4th down.
Nearly a good one. It hit at the 6, but continues in the end zone. It's a touchback. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Back to throw is Nix. Left side in the hands of London. And he'll be taken down up around the 32-yard line. That catch number 40 on the season for him. From the 32 now, there's 1st and 10. Now a toss, running left, it's Taylor. He'll push forward for about a yard. That is Cooper DeJean in there for the stop. From the 33, here's 2nd and 9. Throwing is Nix. They'll look to set up the screen here. Now he's loose at the 40. And he's going to be marked down, bringing it all the way to the 25-yard line. It is a big play there for the Falcons. 42 yards.
A gain of 42 yards on the play. 1st down, Falcons.
That one never got started. Defensive pressure too much, and they drop him in the backfield. So after the loss on 1st, here's 2nd and 14. To throw is Nix. That's into the hands of Yosivas. And it'll be taken down after a gain of 9 and 3rd down.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
Looks like we have an injured Falcon on this play. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. Joey Slide back out to kick this one away. This placed in the back of the landing zone. He'll return it from the 1. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin. They'll throw on first down with Penix. Quick throw, taken in. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. From the 24 now, here's second down and 7. They'll go play action now with Penix. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. A great connection there. We're going to bring it down inside the 35-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. Out of the shotgun, it's Penix. Catch made there, left side by Walker. And he will get into the end zone. Here's Walker. Touchdown, Denver. Greg, sometimes we say it too often. That was an important drive. That one really felt important for them to edge a little bit closer.
Yeah, now the question is, Mike, the offense does their job, but can the defense get a stop? They've got to continue to get the ball back to their offense. Let them build on that previous drive, because they've still got some work to do.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. From a yard deep, he's going to bring it out. Wow, they are hitting now. Been a tight game, and he takes a big shot there on that return. This drive starts at the 21. It's first and 10. On the bootleg, it's Nix. Open man, downfield, it's Rice. And he's going to be out of bounds, but up past the 35. So, first and 10 here now at the 38.
A gain of 18 on the play. And the Falcons first down.
Now they'll pitch it out here. And look out there. Upended at the line of scrimmage.
We spent so much time, Mike, talking about these defensive backs and their ability in pass coverage, but when you also have a defensive back that can make plays in the run game, especially behind the line of scrimmage, man, those guys are just so hard to find. That was a heck of a job here by this guy.
On second down, it's Nix. To the right, that's Pitts. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. 17 yards on that play. First down, Atlanta.
It's a gain of 17 yards. First down, Atlanta.
RPO, they'll throw it to Rice. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this third quarter of play. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's second and inches. Fourth quarter commences. It's a run by Taylor. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's it.
Mike, these are the spots that if I was a play caller, I think I'm calling up something down the field. You know the defense is really packed in tight, anticipating a run. Now's the time, play action and throw it over their head. They take a little bit more of a conservative approach, still get stopped for no gain, brings up third short. Well, what looked like an advantage for the offense, Mike, facing second and short now, has turned into a win for the defense. Back-to-back stops for a loss, and it brings up fourth down.
So, here's the kicker, Joey Sly in a pressure spot. This to stretch the lead to more than a field goal.
They're just trying to extend the lead here, and this is definitely one they're going to want to have back.
And the lefty panics on first down. Now they'll set up the screen for Harvey. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. An ideal beginning to this drive. 24 on the first play.
They don't waste any time capitalizing on their opponent's mistake, so they miss the field goal, you take the ball back. There's a lot of energy on the sideline. That's a big win for your defense. So what do you got to do? You got to go out there as an offense and get off to a fast start, and it's exactly what they're able to do on that first down play.
They'll give it to Sampson. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's second down. Now, following the play, we're going to get a stoppage. There's an injured Bronco. On the give, it's Harvey. Finding room to the 20. And he'll be taken down. A pickup there of 13. First down, Broncos.
And we're starting to see the fruits of their labor paying off here. I mean, they've used this run game to throw a bunch of body blows throughout the entire contest. And while some of the carries didn't result in much at the time, it's clear they're starting to take its toll on this defense. Quarterback knew the blitz was coming. You could hear him pre-snap communicating with the guys up front, but sometimes it's just the perfect defensive call, and there weren't enough blockers to account for all the rushers. He had to get the ball out quick, and thankfully for him, he got it out just in the nick of time.
And he'll get this ahead. Gain's about 4, and it leads to third down.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. Third and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
He's trying to run here with Sampson. And he's going to have the first down. Just as the marker, it is first and goal.
I really like this play call here, Mike, on third down. Yes, it is the fourth quarter, but you've got plenty of time remaining. So keep running your offense, stay with what's worked, and they keep it on the ground and pick up the first down.
He'll get that out wide to Sampson, and he gets to the outside and takes it in. Dylan Sampson, touchdown Broncos. Nevis good on the extra point. The Broncos will up the lead to 5. So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown, trying to kick it back the other way. And he will not attempt to return, so this will come out now to the 35-yard line. Play action now. It's Nix. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. He's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
Second down. Nix. Pressure gets there, and down he goes.
A loss of 7 yards. And it's third down.
They need one right now. Third and long. Working out of the gun. It's Nix. And that is incomplete.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on third down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on fourth down or simply punt or take a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns.
That's a nice job of making things more manageable for this offense as he takes it back beyond the 25-yard line. On first down, it's Penix. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
Brings up second and
From
7.
29, here's second and 7. From the gun, here is Penix. Our throw here, right side, falls incomplete.
And this game almost just flipped completely on his head. You find yourself with a lead, just trying to milk the clock away in the fourth quarter, and that's a gift. And that defender just flat out drops the ball, and if he's able to secure that takeaway, this game looks very different for this offense.
Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for first and 10.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Inside run with Sampson. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
Behind the line of scrimmage.
At this stage in the fourth quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
Now Penix to throw on second down. Now he'll air one out. And this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete.
And we got a big third down coming up here, Mike. They got a chance with a conversion to possibly get this under the 2-minute warning, put this defense in a position where they have to start using their timeouts.
On third down, Penix. That is caught. He's finds Walker. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the fourth quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conservative. Just handoff right, handoff left. And it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock out.
Straight ahead goes Harvey. Maybe a couple there. It's third down. The defense uses its second timeout here, and don't forget, clock going to stop when we hit the 2-minute warning as well.
Third and 6.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, keeps this to a modest gain at best.
From the gun, it's Penix. He finds Mims. It's complete. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. And third and final timeout taken by the defense. So the 2-minute warning, the only clock stoppage they have left. They'll run with Sampson. A short kick down to the 7.
He's tackled at the 7-yard line. It's a gain of a yard. Brings up second and goal.
So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. Try it again here from the 7-yard line, second down and goal. Once more, it's Simpson. Looking for a seam, but will not find one. He'll take this down to the 4-yard line.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
They'll drop to throw. They'll try to hit him with a screen.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
This has been quite the drive. 3 points would kind of feel like a letdown, so they're going to go for it here on 4th and goal. Now a timeout, Denver. That's their second, as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming. So on is the kicker, Harrison Mevis, in a big spot. This to stretch the lead to a touchdown.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
And no return here. This is touchback. Here is 1st and 10.
Bombers. Hold on a sec. Ready.
From the shotgun, here's Nix. That's over the middle and caught by Rice.
Nix's pass complete to Rashid Rice. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 41-yard.
They'll come up now for 2nd down. Throwing, Nix. He's going to air this one out. And that could be the dagger. It's intercepted. Picked off by John A. Barron. And the Broncos are right back in this one.
Nix's pass intercepted. The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Victory very much in sight now as they'll take a knee. So this will wind up a win for the Broncos. And with an open date on the schedule next week, they'll be able to savor this one for a while. Rest up and ready to get back at it in 2 weeks' time. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Broncos are winners. As we say, so long from Denver.